Hey boys and girls, we're going to start with doing our sounds. Please do these with me. Q, U, queen, qu. F, fun, f. A, apple, ah. O, octopus, ah. B, bat, b. N, nut, n. E, ed, eh. X, fox, x. K, kite, k. V, van, v. B, oops, see, we all make mistakes sometimes, so we gotta slow down and start again. Ready? P, pan, p. C, cat, k. W, wind, w. Z, zebra, z. S, snake, s. Y, yellow, y. I, itch, I. L, lamp, o. G, game, g. D, dog, d. R, rat, M, man, m. H, hat, h. U, up, T, top, t. J, jug, j. All right, here are digraphs. Digraphs are two letters that make one sound. W, H, whistle, w. C, K, sock, k. And we're going to be talking about this letter a lot today. C, H, chin, ch. T, H, thumb, th. S, H, ship, sh. Very good job. All right, so let's do our sounds together. We're going to start at the top today. You know, we're going to go in order because we never go in order. Ready? Ah. Ready? B. Ready? K. Ready? D. Ready? Eh. Ready? F. Ready? G. Ready? H. Ready? I. Ready? J. Ready? K. Ready? O. Ready? M. Ready? N. Ready? Ah. Ready? P. Ready? Qu. Ready? Ready? S. Ready? T. Ready? Ready? V. Ready? W. Ready? X. Ready? Y. Ready? Z. Very good. Let's do our digraphs. Ready? W. Ready? Ch. Ready? Sh. Ready? Th. Ready? K. Now, when I first introduced the digraphs, I told you very quickly that WH is at the beginning because it is always used at the beginning of a word, and CK is at the end of my line here because it's always at the end of a word. So the first thing I want to say or ask is, what says K? Well, we know CK says K. We know C says K. And we know that K says K. So all three of these letters say K, okay? And what I want to talk to you today is about when we use CK, okay? So we have been doing a lot of words that are called consonant, vowel, consonant words. So maybe like t. And all of these words have a consonant, a vowel in the middle, and a consonant. But also all of these words, this is the short vowel sound in the middle. So when we do those words, we know that we are going to have them as short vowel sounds. So with using CK, I also know that I need to use CK when I hear K at the end of a word and it's followed by a short vowel. Let me show you an example. The word duck. Let's tap it first. Elbows up, fingers ready. D, k, duck. D is my first sound. And then I'm going to use K. Now I want to teach you something today. So I told you that these are the short vowel sounds. There's going to be times like if you use a dictionary or if you go on Google and you search a word that you're going to see symbols. And this symbol is the symbol for a short vowel sound. It's called a breathe, okay? And it is just to show you how to sound out the word, but you have to know that when you see this, this is the short vowel, okay? Now, when we're reading a book or something like that, you won't see it in a book. It's just something that helps you with pronunciation and helps you know how to sound out the word. So when I have CK in a word, it has to follow this rule. It has to be at the end of a word, number one. So number one, my rule is end of a word. The k sound is at the end of a word, okay? That's number one. Number two, it has to be followed, or it's following, that's the wrong way. It's following a short vowel. So if this said duke, something like duke, that would actually be this. Okay? So we're going to get into long vowels later, but I just kind of wanted to show you how by changing that short vowel to a long vowel, it would change what you would use here. So if you have a word that has a short vowel sound and then the very last sound is k, you almost always will use CK. Okay? Let's try a couple examples, okay? And remember, this is called a breathe. Let's clear the deck. D, k. Oh, I wanted to do something else. We'll do it in this next one. My next word is the word pack. I have the dropsies lately. Pack. P is my first sound. A is the short vowel sound for A. And then I have k. So I know I need to use CK. But as we go on in our phonics lessons, I'm going to say, what are your spelling options? So you do have options. You could see if this makes sense. Pack. It taps right, but it doesn't look right, unless you're talking about Pac-Man. Here's another one. Pack. Again, it taps right, but it doesn't look right. Sometimes you're going to have spelling options. So for the k sound, our options were CK and CK. Sometimes you have to just see what looks right? However, with this one, we knew that it has a short vowel and the last sound is CK. I knew that I needed to use CK there. Or the last sound is k, so I knew I needed to use CK there. Let's tap it one more time. Pack. Let's clear the deck and do another example. Very good. Here's my next word. This is a fun one. Chick. Ready? Elbows up. Chick. When you're in second grade, we do baby chicks. So Again, I'm looking at my rules. At the end of the word, I hear k, and it's immediately following the short vowel I. Ick. So I need to put CK there. In fact, that's a word too. Ick. That means gross. Ick. All right, so chick. Ready? Let's tap it. Chick. One more time. Chick. Very good. Clear the deck. Let's try another one. Dock. Ready? Dock. D is my first sound. My next sound is ah, so that's short O. Okay, short O, d, ah, k. It's followed by the k. Oh, hold on, let me slow down. It's followed by the k sound, so I know to use CK. Okay, and what if you're confused about what vowel sounds are short vowel and which ones are long? If you're confused right now, let me give you the simple answer. Right now, the only sounds we've been using for our vowels are short. Another example is your long vowel sounds are when the vowels say their own name. Okay? So if it said d, oak, doke, that would be the long vowel sound. But it says ah, so that's the short vowel. Okay? D, ak, duck. Clear the deck. D, ak. We'll do one more. Sick. Ready? Ick. Sick. S is my first sound. I, itch, I. And then I hear k. So k is my last sound in my word. It's followed immediately. It is following a short vowel. So I know that I need CK. Ick, sick. If I'm not sure, I could look here, but that doesn't look right to me. That doesn't look right to me. So when I check and I try the others, this one is correct. All right, clear the deck. And I'm going to put these guys up. So we're going to continue to talk about when to use CK, but, excuse me. I'm so sorry. But what I need you to remember is when you hear k at the end of a word and it is right after a short vowel sound, CK. Don't even question it, CK, okay? And then if it doesn't look right, then you can kind of play around with your spelling options, but it's going to be CK. All right, we're going to build a few more words, and they're all going to have CK at the end just for extra practice. My first word is jack, and I would love for you to build these words with me. Let's tap the words. J-ack, jack. J is my first sound, so grab your J. A is my next sound. And then I have k. So this is short A sound, a, k, followed by k. Let's tap it together. Ready? J, a, k, jack. Clear the deck. J, a, k, jack. And remember that CK is there at the end to remind you that CK goes at the end of a word. How about this word? Quick. Ready? Elbows up, fingers ready. Qu, ick, quick. Qu is my first sound. This is the buddy letter U. It is not considered a vowel. Qu, I. We don't sound it out anyway. K, quick. Okay? I heard k at the end of my word, and it was following the short I sound, so I knew to use CK. Qu, ick, quick. One more time, tap it with me. Qu, ick, quick. Very good. Qu, ick. Neck is my next word. Neck. Ek, neck. Is my first sound. That's short E. So in my brain, I'm thinking, okay, this is short E, and then I hear k. So I know to use CK. Ready? Ek, neck. Ek, neck. Clear the deck. Very good job. We have a word of the day. Our word of the day is thick. Ready? Ick, thick. Th is my first sound. That's a digraph. Then I have I, which is a short I sound. K, followed by k is CK. Th, ick, thick. So I need to write this on my word of the day over here. And then we need to get out our notebooks and turn to page number 63, a 6 and a 3. And at the top, all I want you to do right now on the shorter line is write the word thick. This is going to be our word of the day. Now, if we say something is thick, that means that it's kind of wide. It has a lot of space to it. Let me try to give you an example. This pencil is thin. This marker is thicker, okay? It's got more width to it, okay? And maybe my sentence today will help you. The tree trunk is thick. The tree trunk is thick. Let's do our sentence frames for that sentence. The tree trunk is thick. And this is a telling sentence, so I'm going to use my period. Excuse me. The is my first word, and that's a trick word that we should know, TH. Tree is a word that we will talk about soon, because that's long E sound. The tree trunk, and then we're also going to talk about this sound, which is a fun one. It's called a glued sound, unk. We'll talk about that very, very soon. The tree trunk is, that's a trick word, you should know that. And then thick, okay? So if my sentence says the tree trunk is thick, and I'm trying to kind of understand what the word thick means, when I listen to that, what it tells me is the tree trunk is wide. It's not a skinny tree, it's wide. Okay, let's take our notebook. Let's look at this real quick and read it. The tree trunk is thick, period. So let's practice writing that ourselves, okay? So we always know that we need to start our sentence with a capital letter. T-H-E, the. My next word is tree, but I need a space. T-R-E-E. My next word is trunk. We said we were going to learn about that U-N-K sound soon. Is a trick word, so it's one we should know. The tree trunk is, I'm out of space, so I got to go down here to write thick. I do not start a capital letter because it's still a part of that same sentence, even though it's a new line. And I put a period. Let's practice reading that. The tree trunk is thick. If I was scooping, I would scoop, the tree trunk is thick, like this. If I was trying to read fluently and the way I speak, I would say, the tree trunk is thick. The tree trunk is thick. Okay. Very, very good job. All right, boys and girls, thank you for your hard work today. I'll see you tomorrow.